Alright, so we're going to be doing more 90s R&B, and again, I'm going to be doing it all from scratch, and I'm just going to be talking my way through the whole thing, so I hope it helps. And yeah, let's just get started. So I have Purity pulled up, and I'm just going to look around for some like electric keys or some sort of piano. Yeah, so let's see. LA Time, this one kind of sounds good. Okay, so I just mess around with like some chord progressions and whatever, and then from there I build my foundation. And yeah, so I'm just gonna have a small jam session, just see if there's any chords that I like. Something like that. I really like that. Yeah, that chord progression, that is, whew. Okay, so key of D major, I'm doing, I think the basic movement is like a 4, so G major 9 in this case, and then a 5, I do like an A13, then a 3, F sharp minor 7, then I go to a 6, B minor 7, so 4, 5, 3, 6. Common chord progression, but you can make common chord progressions sound beautiful if you just know what jazz extensions to play. Yeah. Woo! Okay. If you're wondering how to play keys like me, you can join my school community. It's called the Sanctuary Sound Lounge. And yeah, links in the description. Check it out if you want. But yeah. No pressure at all, bro. Woo! Let's get the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our BPM 60, and we're just gonna start jamming, man. I can't lie. Okay, let's lay down these chords then. Yeah. I could have done like some diminished chord there at the end, but I want to keep it like simple like this. So boom, delete that. Okay, so we have it sorted out there. You know it's good when you just want to sing on top of it. Okay, so let's loop this. All right, so now I'm just gonna quantize this part. I think I played it on key, but this part is just, yeah, I just want to quantize that last part. So on Ableton, how you do that is to go on your thing, you like shift and then tab, and then I just drag this part, and then I held Control Shift U. That brings you to this, and then you can just adjust it here, just the amount, and then just the timing that you want to do. But yeah, I just play around with that until it sounds good to me, you know. All right, let's see what we can do now. Nah, maybe not the keys, but like a pad. I'm gonna go to slow synth, and I'm gonna go to analog pad. I really like this one. Oh man, a really dreamy pad. Man, I'm just giving you all the sauce, bro. Or all the sounds that I use. Anyways. Yeah, that one has like a long sustain, so I'm kind of just like letting go of it early. One of these notes are bothering me. I think it's this one. Nope. Let's see. Maybe change that to a B? No. What the hell? Yeah. No. It's this. It's this. It's that F sharp there. I'm gonna bring that down to an E. Yeah, it's more tame in that sense. Okay. So there we go. The pad just adds like a cushion for it underneath, if that makes sense. And then let's pull up another instance of purity. Mess around with it even more. Okay. So here on purity. Gonna mess around with more sounds. Let's see. So, yeah, I like that. So I hope you noticed that. Like, I'm just basing it off the chords that we were playing at the start. So that 4, 5, 3, 6 chord progression. Even when I lay down the pad over here, those notes are based on those chords. So it's like, if you know your chords, then you can kind of mess around with what notes you want to play afterwards on different instruments, if that makes sense. But yeah, man. And that's what I'm doing here. So like these notes, I'm playing the A, B, and then F sharp. These notes are in that first chord, the 4, the G major 9, right? You see G, B, D, F sharp, and A. And I'm playing that A, B, and F sharp. That's how you know what notes to play. Make sure that those notes are in the chord that you're playing in. So yeah. Yeah. And also it's like experience of playing keys. If you're a producer, bro, and if you want to like make stuff like this, you can get away with just clicking in, but I would highly recommend you to actually learn keys. Imagine how cool you'd look like playing keys. But it's just so easy, and it saves so much time instead of clicking in. And again, like, you can join my community, the Sanctuary Sound Lounge, if you want to learn how to play keys, and just ask me any direct questions, just about anything, like music related and all that. I'll be there. But yeah, links in the description if you want to check. No pressure. But let's continue this. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pan this, right? The 3 of them, they're in this one space, but I'm going to pan them. I'm going to keep the pad here in the middle because it has this nice step. But the guitar, I'm going to put that to the right and bring down the volume a bit. Bring down the levels, because it might be too, I don't know. I don't want it to be like loud. I just want it to sit there in the background. Same thing with these keys. I'm going to, instead of right, I'm going to put them slightly left, bring them a bit down. Yeah. Okay, and then another instance of purity and mess around even more. I think this time I'm gonna do strings. So I'm gonna go here, strings, V and a strings 1. I really like this one. Nah, man, no, I'm lying. Is it strings 2? Oh my lord. Strings 2, I like strings 2. Okay. Nasty work, baby. Nasty work. I like the way I kept that like A in. Are all these notes follow the notes that are in the chord that I was playing? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like some sort of bass. Yeah. So bass guitar. I really like this E bass 08. Like, this one sounds like pretty good. With the bass notes, yeah, pay attention, right? I usually just use the root and then the 5th. right? The fifth is just a fancy name for 7 semitones up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Root, fifth, and then the root again, and then the note above it, or like 2 semitones above. So G, 1, 2, A. And then if I was doing that on the second chord, which is an A13, so root note would be here, A, and then fifth is the E, root again, and then that second note there. Those are usually the notes that I use when playing the bass. So hope that helps as well, man. Even when playing actual bass. I don't like how that's... Nah. That doesn't sound nice. Like the notes are close together and no. It just doesn't sound good. Like you can hear it. Like there's a bit of like heavy muddiness there. And it just that dissonance, it didn't sound good. What? There's a clashing note somewhere. There. You see those notes? The bass, you hear that heavy dissonance there from this electric keys and the bass. Yeah, it's the electric keys that have too much low end. I place my EQ there, and then I'm just gonna take away some of the frequencies there. I'm gonna play them again together just to see if they clash. There we go. It sounds like the frequencies, those lower frequencies, they aren't fighting each other as much. So, you know, I carved a bit of that away from there. So that's a bit of mixing advice again, I guess. Or I'm just doing it by ear. Like, I don't have an exact, okay, at 300 hertz, I'm gonna get rid of that. No, I'm just doing it by ear, dragging the slider until it sounds good to me. Yeah, you see. So compare this. Boom, compared to like here. Yeah, frequencies are fighting like less. So that gives us like a cleaner sounding mix in a song. There we go. Now we're chilling, bro. Okay, I'm gonna mess around with the sine wave now. I love doing this. The simple sine wave. You hear that, man, bro? The lead is singing to me, bro. Okay, and the thing with like soloing on, like what I'm doing, like I was just basically soloing on this. Get really comfortable with what notes are in the scale that you're in. So I know that we're in the scale of D major, right? I know that the notes are this. Those notes. So it just started off with me messing around with like the scale and the notes. Like I'd do this back then. Like I'd play a track and then I'd practice soloing over it. Like you kind of just develop your own technique as you go. But I really can't play my scales fully like fast as a classical person can play. But like I know my keys enough, or I know my notes enough to just play them however I want. And that just comes through building your own way of playing the keys. Like you all have your different styles. Just get really comfortable with the scale that you're in. That's all I gotta say. And it starts off with knowing and memorizing what notes that you're in. So try that yourself. And I'm just gonna have fun now. Ugh. I kind of lost it there at the end, but wow. Wow, bro. Damn. Okay. I actually kind of liked how I played over here. Nah, yeah, it's fire. Da-na-na-na. I'm just gonna adjust real quick. Da-na-na-na-na. Oof. It's not that perfect, but it's fun. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, and the last thing to just give it that groove is rhythm, or like the percussion, drums, right? And again, I'm just, bro, Purity should sponsor me, low-key, but I'm just using Purity again, and just gonna mess around with this, you know? I'm gonna go to drums. Life goes on. I kind of like this one. Okay, I just changed it to I Remind You, and I'm just gonna mess around with it again. So kick drum, and then this like snare, and then mixed with the triangles and the shaker. That's what you need for, all you need for 90s R&B, like that type of vibe anyways. You can add more, but for now, this is beautiful. Can you tell me what you know? Oh, something like that. Okay, and because these are drums, I'm gonna quantize these. So Shift A to select the thing, and then press here, anywhere here, and then Control A to select all of it. Then Control, Shift, and then U, and then maybe, yeah. Turn out the metronome, we don't need that anymore. These are really basic drums, to be honest, but I think they're enough to get the idea down. Maybe we can add a few sprinkles of like that triangle, just like the muted triangle. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna speed it up a bit, and then I'm gonna lower down the pitch, and then we get this. So let's just see what we have now, man. There we go, man. There we go. Yep, so there you have it, man. Just a very rough draft of like a 90s R&B track, but I hope I gave enough knowledge and value for you to learn. Again, if you want to learn how to play keys like this and all the theory stuff, you can join my school community. It's called the Sanctuary Sound Lounge, and yeah, in it we do calls, and you can message me one-on-one. So if you have any questions, you can message me, send me a message, and I'll be glad to help you. And yeah, peace and God bless. Mwah.